Okay, what are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about Florida.
Ooh. I don't ever want to go to Florida.
Why?
Because.
You don't want to go anywhere. I can't get you to say, oh, why? Let me guess, your garden.
No, not just my garden. It's just alligators.
It's alligators.
Yeah, they come up in your yard. There's no way I can defend myself against a big alligator.
Mom.
What?
How funny. Alligators.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go to Sweden instead, yeah. Mom.
Well, I went to Pensacola, Florida when I was 18 when I was in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah, Florida's beautiful.
But my niece and her grandmother went to Florida.
Well, wait a minute. Before we get onto that story, let's go back to Pensacola.
Okay.
Because
I don't remember anything.
Mom.
I don't remember anything.
We're going to go back. We're going back there.
No.
Because you wouldn't tell me when I asked you this one time.
Didn't tell you anyway.
You're going to tell me.
No.
Okay, it all started that everybody knows how you went to Texas and you ended up on a bus in Texas with your girlfriends.
Yes.
What I didn't know until recently, and you won't tell me, is that you got kicked out of Texas and you had to flee to Florida at 18.
Yeah.
Spill it.
No.
Mom.
No.
Were you a bank robber?
Kinda.
What?
She was.
Who is she?
My girlfriend Eileen. She was an understudy for Connie Stevens.
Who's Connie Stevens?
Oh, she was an actress. She's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay.
And anyway, so she was owed money, so she went down there to collect.
Okay.
And I waited in the car, and I heard a gunshot.
You heard a gunshot?
I heard a gunshot. She was packing, and I didn't know.
Well, who'd she shoot?
I don't know, but she came running out. She got in the car, and it was a nice, cool, big white convertible, and we took off.
What in the Thelma and Louise are you talking about? What are you talking? What do you mean? You didn't even say, I heard a gunshot.
Well, of course I did when she came back in. I said, what happened? She said, never you mind.
And then...
She said, we're out of here. And then we
Did she have a gun on her?
Yes. She always packed.
Okay, Mom, who are you? What the?
Lady Gunslinger.
Lady Gun...
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, this is too much.
Well, why do you keep bringing up the past?
Well, it's so interesting.
It's in the past. It should be kept in the past.
No, it's not.
You're always digging up bones.
Digging up those bones. Okay, Mom.
What?
Okay. Now, I'm so curious about this.
Oh.
So she always had a gun on her.
Always.
Okay, so that's fine. A young girl in Texas carrying a gun for protection.
Yeah.
She sounds like maybe she was a little crazy. No? No?
She was a daredevil.
Okay. So she told you, wait in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll be right back.
And I'll be right back. And she went, where did she go?
Inside the house.
What house?
The house that I was parked in the driveway at.
Was it her house? Was it someone else's house?
I don't know. She just said she has to pick up some money.
And then you heard a gunshot.
I heard a gunshot.
And you don't know if he shot at her or she shot at him or somebody...
She came running out, got in the car, put it in reverse, and we took off.
And you were like...
I said, I heard a gunshot. She said, you did? And she denied it. She said, I didn't hear a gunshot. I said, well, I heard a gunshot in there. And she said, well, don't worry about it.
Mom, there could have been a murder that you were a part of.
I don't know. But we left.
In a hurry.
Yes, we left in a hurry. And
you drove to...
We went to a bar.
Well, nothing better than being on the run and then getting drunk.
And she had a lot of money in her purse.
Oh my God! Where is this lady now? I want to meet her. I want to
In
talk
Italy.
to her. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so she robbed somebody, obviously. She
said,
murdered them and robbed them.
oh, I don't think so.
Oh, she did.
She couldn't have. She's too cute.
No, those cute ones will get you every time.
Aw, she was... Really...
Okay, so you go to a bar. Did she have blood on her hands?
No.
Was it all cash?
Yeah. And it was stuffed in her purse, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds just stuffed in her
Mom, what were you into?
I wasn't into anything. I was in the front seat riding with her.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Okay, so you go to the bar.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
And she ordered champagne.
Did she kill anybody else at the bar?
She didn't kill anybody that I know of.
Okay, so she ordered champagne to celebrate that she killed someone.
She didn't say that.
Okay, so then you're drinking and you're like, where did all this money come from?
No.
You didn't even ask?
No.
You were a little slow back then, huh?
Well, I didn't want to know.
You were about as bright as a cork.
No, she said she was owed the money. She got her money and we went out drinking.
In a hurry. And then,
Yeah.
okay, so you went out drinking. And then the last time you went out drinking, you ended up on a bus to Texas with her. Now what happened? You went out drinking, you ended up in Florida.
Pensacola, yeah.
You had to stop drinking with this woman. That was not good.
She was a wild thing.
Well, you were too. You followed right along.
That was a wild thing.
Mom. Okay, so you got to Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah.
What did you do there?
I just told you what we did there.
No, you told me you murdered somebody.
I didn't tell you I murdered
Well,
somebody.
she murdered somebody.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so she robbed a bank.
You're making me nervous.
You're making me nervous. Okay, so she robbed a bank. No, she went in there and she tied up a whole family. She took their money.
You're building this thing in your head that
Yeah.
you weren't even there. How do you know what happened?
You weren't there either.
I was outside.
And I'm logical, so I know.
I was outside in the driveway. She said, I'll be right back. She ran in. And I probably waited in the car for about 15 minutes.
And then she massacred everybody.
I heard a
How many?
gunshot.
Just one? A single gunshot?
Just one.
Right to the head.
And then she came out. And it was like, those big beach purses that you carry.
Well, I don't know because I don't really carry a big beach purse.
Well, she had a big purse. It was like a big straw beach purse.
Okay, filled with money.
And
She was running, money was flying everywhere. When she was running down the street, you saw it trailing behind her, flowing in the wind.
pretty close. I mean, it was packed full in there. And she put it in the back seat, and I looked back and I saw all that money in the purse, and I thought, we're going to have a real good time tonight.
Mom,
What?
you are everything that you warned me never to be.
What? Gullible.
Just a terrible child.
I wasn't a terrible child.
Just everything that you tell your kids that you hope your kids end up not doing. There you were, with a bank robber in a white convertible.
She was
on the run.
She wasn't a bank robber. She was owed the money. She went and got her money that she was owed.
No, well, what would? Was she a spy? Who the hell? What? Where did she have that much money that was owed to her? What?
I don't know.
She sold gold bars and the guy never paid her.
I don't know.
What, was she the heiress to
That
an
was
oil?
her business.
See, you don't ask. See me.
You.
I'll Dr. Phil you up and down. I'll get in and outside. I don't let that shit go.
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, I heard a gunshot. You have a lot of money. We're driving really, really fast. Money's blowing everywhere. This is fun.
Money wasn't blowing everywhere.
You are dense. Well, you're dense.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Shut that camera off. I'm going to tell you a thing is true.
Oh, you can tell me the truth, what really happened? I'll
No.
shut it off now. Okay, it's off. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, tell me.
No, now you made me mad.
Oh, just tell me everything.
No.
Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. There's no, camera's
Oh,
off.
stop.
Camera's off. Tell me.
The audio is on.
Okay, so you get to Pensacola, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing there? What are you gonna, how long were you there?
I told you we went. That's why we went there. We just had to go to Pensacola, pick up some money.
Oh, wait a
have
minute.
Good time.
The robbery was in Pensacola?
What robbery?
That she robbed and murdered everybody.
She didn't rob and murder anybody.
Okay, but wait. So that happened in Florida?
in Pensacola, Florida.
Okay, I'm confused.
While I was living in Texas.
I thought this happened in Texas and you fled to Florida.
No.
Oh, I thought you were on the run to Florida.
No.
Oh.
No.
Not as interesting. Still interesting. No, it's still interesting. Okay, so she says, hey, let's take a road trip. And you're just like, taking a girl's trip
She said,
on the road.
I have to go pick something up in Pensacola. Do you want to ride? I said,
Sure, okay.
Well, I was single.
Right, then she goes and commits a triple homicide, kills everybody, steals all their money, and then you're on the run back. Oh.
You're just terrible.
I didn't kill anybody, you did. You're an accessory to murder. Well.
I don't know.
You might.
Well, they never caught me.
This video is going to be evidence.
Oh.
Well, if she did it, she needs to go to jail. Where did that money come from? Who's owed bags of cash? Nobody's owed bags of cash, Mom.
Well, maybe she was saving it up.
Oh, maybe. Nobody saves up bags of cash unless you're in a cash business. Was she in a cash business? Was she a drug dealer?
No.
Was she a prostitute?
She was a stand-in for Connie Stevens. She didn't need money. It was just owed to her, and they told her to come and pick it up, and she came and picked it up.
Let me explain something about being a stand-in. No disrespect to anybody that does that. I was in the movie business for a while. I know what people get paid. She wasn't getting a bag full of cash being a stand-in for anybody. So, you gotta, Mom. What? You're awful. You know what's awful about you?
What?
That you know and you're just not telling me.
You don't have to know everything.
Mom!
We had a good time. She ordered a bottle of
Were
champagne.
you Thelma or were you Louise? I gotta know because I'm changing your name. Which one were you?
Neither.
Mom,
What?
I can't. I probably shouldn't know these things.
No.
I don't want to know these things.
No. Just think of me as a sweet old-fashioned lady.
Your phone's ringing.
I know.
The cartel's calling.
I better see what they want.
They want their bag of money.
Let me just hang up on them. There. I'll turn my phone off while we're talking about
Did you get
this.
any of the money? Did she give any of it to you?
No, she didn't.
Oh, she didn't?
No.
And you had no idea what...
She asked me, she said, do you need any money? Are you short on cash? I said, no. No, I don't. And I didn't.
Did she ever confess to what she did, ever?
What did she do? She just went and picked up the money that was owed to her.
No, but okay. Look, let's just... If somebody
Maybe
owes...
it was a door slamming, not a gunshot.
Maybe. But here's the thing. If somebody owes me money, right? Like, I've loaned people money many times.
Yeah.
And when they pay me back, and I know that, like, money transfers didn't really exist as easily back then. And so you're going to go and you're going to be like, hey, I'm going to, pay you back your money.
Yeah.
Great. So I go, I pick up the money, and I'm like, hey, cup of coffee. It was nice to talk to you. I don't run back to my car saying, hurry, let's go.
She didn't say hurry. She just put it in reverse, backed up out of the driveway.
You said she was running.
She did run out.
With a bag full of cash.
It was her purse.
Okay, whatever. I'll get this. May not be today. May not be today, but Mom,
What?
I'm not letting this go.
Well, I got kicked out of Texas.
Well, why?
Well, we kind of shot up the place. I mean, just...
I thought you said Roy and all those guys shot it up.
No, that was my bar. We,
You and her?
yeah.
You and her shot up a place with guns?
No, just signs. Just signs.
What do you mean you shot up signs? You shot up signs. What kind of signs?
Road signs.
Like stop signs and yield signs? Traffic signs? With a gun? Why?
It was fun.
Whose gun was it?
It was hers.
And why did they run you out of town? Wait, I'm so confused. There's a lot of people running people out of town back in the days. It was like, are you sure you didn't live in the Wild West?
No.
Like when were you a child? The sheriff comes in and runs you out of town?
No, he just said you've had enough fun.
Who's he?
The sheriff.
There was a sheriff.
There was a sheriff.
Wow, you are old. Okay, go on. Well, Mom, the sheriff comes up and runs you out of town. Yeah. I've seen that in Tombstone.
Well, he didn't actually run us out of town. He gave us a ticket.
Uh-huh.
And he said, chances are both of you are going to go to jail. So we split.
So you left town because you were afraid to go to jail.
Yeah.
Mom. The things you never know about your parents.
Well, why do you bring that crap up anyway?
Well, duh. Ew. Duh. How interesting.
Just don't put this on.
Oh, it's all going on.
No, it is.
It's all going on.
No.
Every bit of it.
Why?
Because this is interesting.
No, it isn't.
Oh, everybody thinks you're so nice. You're a gangster.
Oh, I'm not
You
a gangster.
You're Bonnie from Bonnie and Clyde.
Do you know that your grandmother...
Don't try to change the subject. You're on the spotlight now. Don't start talking about Grandma, blaming Grandma for any of this.
No, just own condominiums and...
Who cares? I don't care. That's not... You're not shifting. I see... Nice shift. Nice... Did you know that your grandmother owned condominiums in
Florida?
And did you know that she would go there like a snowbird, and then she would look out the window, and she would eat porridge on the porch? Yeah, I don't care. No. You're not changing this subject. Well, now it's like this video's like almost a half an hour long. We're going to wrap it up because... But I'm... Hear me now!
Yeah.
We are not letting this go.
What is to let go?
I'm going to investigate where this woman is now.
Hey, she's in Italy.
I'm going to find her. I'm going to track her down. I am going to talk to her. I'm going to show her all your videos, and she's going to say, oh! And then I'm going to maybe fly to Italy and interview her. You want to come with me? No, my garden.
I would fly there.
Okay, I'm going to Italy anyway. Wait. Julio's going to Italy in a week.
The 31st.
The 31st. So he's going there, and then he's going to Switzerland.
Yeah.
So that's too long. Like, he's going to Switzerland and Budapest. He's going too many places.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go with him this time. But I think in July, I got invited to a wedding there.
Right.
I think I'll go. I wasn't going to. It's hot in Lake Como in July. But now, if I find this lady, I'm going.
Well, I don't think you will ever find her.
Oh, believe me, I will.
How do you know?
Mom, I've got people. Oh. I'll find her. Believe me, I'll find her. You're going to see her on one of these videos soon. She's going to Zoom call you.
Oh.
And then she's going to tell me who she killed.
No, she didn't kill anybody. It was probably a door slammed. It sounded like a gunshot. Speaking of sounds, last night...
You had gas.
You better slap your face. Last night there was a huge explosion.
You had gas.
Mamma mia! Son.
What?
I've been telling you last night was a big explosion. We didn't know if it was a car wreck or if it was
a dream.
Something. No.
Netflix.
No. And then we heard the sirens, but they were really sounded like they were really far away.
It was probably a car accident. It sounds echo. I mean, if you hear a car crash that's going pretty fast and it hits another car, it's a pretty horrific sound.
Well, it sounded like it was like 2 doors down.
Yeah, but sound travels like that. It does. All right. I love you.
Well, I love you more.
I will follow up with you on this. Trust me, you. Trust me, believe me, you. Believe me, you. Bye.
This is boring.
Boring?
Bye.
Boring?
Boring.
Mm-hmm.